A school hires a band to teach kids about the dangers of sex, drugs, and alcohol. But their message is surrounded by Christianity.
Should a Christian group be talking to students in a public school? That is the question being asked in Phelps tonight. That story is first at 5. Good evening. I'm Heather Shallock.
And I'm Brian Henry. Thanks for joining us.
Well, teenagers no doubt face an awful lot of pressures. Drinking, drugs, and sex, to name a few. Parents and teachers hope kids can find someone to confide in. But should a Christian group be in a public school talking about those issues? Today, a Minnesota Christian youth group called You Can Run But You Cannot Hide talked to 7th through 12th graders at Phelps School. Newswatch 12's Paul Ugair was at the school today and joins us in the studio with more on this. So, Paul, why did the school district bring in a Christian group?
Heather, the school district administrator says she didn't know You Can Run But You Cannot Hide was a Christian group until I told her. She showed me the literature she had from the group, and there was no mention that the group was indeed Christian. But after talking to 2 members of the group, it became clear that they are a religious group trying to get their message across to the students.
You know, we're going nationwide, and it's really awesome because the Lord's opening the door for us to get into these schools and talk to these kids.
The one point that we're trying to get across is you're going to have to give an account, and you do have to answer to God someday for what you do, and that's the main point.
The group first gave a concert to the kids and then addressed them in an assembly.
We're going to have staff in with both sessions and to make sure that our students aren't being forced into talking about issues they don't want to talk about or possibly getting messages that are controversial to a K-12 public school.
Now again, it's important to note Nordine did not know You Can Run But You Cannot Hide was a Christian group. In fact, when I asked her about it after talking to the members, she was visibly surprised. Tonight at 10, we'll talk to some students who say they don't mind having a Christian group in their school.